Well, good morning. This is day 29 of our adventure. You're watching Just Having Fun with Roy and Frida. We had a good night in Speculator. Nobody kicked us out of that parking lot. It was a nice flat area right by the river. Don't know if the turtle came up and laid her eggs during the night. I forgot to check this morning before we left. It is 6:30 a.m. It is 57 degrees, which is about 14 Celsius. It's a beautiful morning. The sun's coming up. It's a little overcast, but hopefully those clouds will go away. Speculator is right at Lake Pleasant. So it's a great spot for kayaking, canoeing, boating. Although the boat ramp where we were, it was pretty shallow, so you'd have to have a pretty small motorboat to get in that. It's more suited for kayaks and canoes. Make a push for home today. Hopefully everything will go smoothly. Deer right there. You're watching us go by.
Across the road. Look at it.
Finally caught a deer on video. I didn't see her till we were right there.
She would run across.
Wouldn't you know it, I just stopped recording and 2 deer ran across the road in front of us. Yeah, we had to hit the brakes to not hit them. And so did the vehicle coming from the other way. That makes 5 deer we've seen in the last half hour. Well, last 15 minutes. Definitely a high deer area. High concentration of deer. We're 26 miles from Utica. West Canada Creek again. going through Poland, New York. And on the hydro posts, they have the pictures of all the graduating seniors. That is so cool. I've never seen that before. What a great idea. Definitely more expensive in New York State than Vermont. We paid $3.89.9 for diesel at the last station we pumped at. And here it's $4.59. Oh, there's another parasailer. Well, there's a couple of them. Windsurfer, I don't know what they're called. Country's a lot more wide open here. Getting close to the freeway. I shouldn't say freeway because it's a toll road and it's going to cost money. There's nothing free about it. I grew up on a dairy farm. It just reminds me of my childhood. Spend a lot of time on the tractor working up the fields and milking cows. Just made it. Beautiful countryside. We're on I-90 heading west. Kind of disappeared and the clouds stopping at the TSC in Utica, but we got to Utica too early and we didn't feel like waiting for them to open. So our next stop will be Camping World in Syracuse. We'll check them out. And it's up to 72 degrees outside already. So that's about 22, 23 Celsius. Warming up quickly. No bathrooms at it, just picnic tables.
That was a truck inspection area.
It was a rest area as well.
Right away with the trucks.
It was a combination truck inspection area and rest area. We're on I-90 going west. We're just going through the Montezuma National Wildlife Refuge. There's miles and miles of marsh on both sides of the road. Going across the Peace Bridge in Fort Erie. Just crossed the Peace Bridge at Fort Erie. are on Highway 3 heading west. It's been raining since just before Buffalo. And it sure was busy on I-90 and going through Buffalo. We're hoping to get a nice Chinese lunch on our way home. Well, it'll be kind of like a lunch supper. We were up so early this morning at 5:30 that we had an early breakfast and had a sandwich around 10:30, so that was kind of our early lunch. Only because my tummy was growling. So we just went through Jarvis, Ontario. We're on Highway 3 going west. It's been raining off and on, but raining pretty hard right now. Pretty much what we had in Newfoundland most of the time as well, except the temperature is a little bit higher. It's 2:07 p.m. and it's 71 degrees, which is... Oh, sorry, that's in the truck. Oh, 66 degrees outside. Yeah, it's cooled off a fair bit from where we were in New York. So what's 66? That's about 18 Celsius, 19 Celsius, something like that. So yeah, it's raining pretty good right now. We're about half hour from the Chinese restaurant that we were going to get our food at, so I guess we won't be having our picnic in the park. We'll be having it in the camper in the park. We saw another deer just a little while ago on the other side of Jarvis, out in the field eating the new growth that the farmer had planted. Well, it's still pouring out there. We had our nice Chinese feast. We're on our way to Ingersoll now, to the dump station, clean out our tanks, and then the last leg of our journey home. The weather has not gotten any better. Just going through Mount Salem now on Highway 19.
Elgin. Mount Elgin.
What did I say?
Salem.
Oh, Mount Elgin. Sorry. Got my mounts mixed up. We're going through Mount Elgin.
Way back there.
I'm on the wrong highway.
You're in the wrong province.
No, Mount Salem is over by Elmer. Whoops. Well, we're on the last leg of our journey. We just stopped at Ingersoll at Victoria Park, which is just off Harris Street, just over a kilometer from the 401. There's a dump station there. There is a fresh water spigot as well. So what we did was took a couple pails of water to dump down our toilet to flush out our tank. You could attach a hose to it as well if you have a long hose. It is a small little park. You can camp there as well. The sign said that it's $15 a night for camping. So that's pretty decent. It's a nice looking park. It was all grassy when we were there. Of course, I forgot to take a picture of it. But it'd be great for an overnight stop, or if you just want to dump your tank and fill up your fresh water. So now we're stuck in a traffic jam. Looks like it's construction ahead. And we're heading for home. We're on the 401 West. And it's still raining.